Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Last Train Home, continuing on. I think we're in chapter 4 on Commander difficulty, and we last left off from whatever the last battle was, I guess. Or I came along this way. As you can see, there's certain check marks here and there of the things that I hit. I've managed to stay ahead of this. They got up to about here along the road, along this. Well, I mean, it's a journey, okay? From point A to point B. I look at this like a leg of a race. And we started from here, went along here. And we did this battle. So that, I think, was the last video that I made for you. So until somebody says they want to see further stuff, I'm just gonna show you battles. So anyways, because you already know the strategy and stuff. And I got what I got up here, as you can see. Fuel, food, money. Okay, so yeah, I guess you don't know this, you might not know this, but I had an opportunity to buy 2 cars, so I had to sell like all kinds of stuff to get the last couple thousand to do it, as I came along this journey here, because I got a depot somewhere. I don't know where the depot was, and so I got myself a cooking car. Like, so normally you would try to save up enough to at least get, if that's what you wanted, a cooking car, but I also bought another. I didn't have enough money, so I had to sell to the merchant, which, you're not going to get the best prices, but I had to sell off some stuff in order to get the extra. This is my 4th infantry car, so this train currently that I have, I think we're maxed out now. So I don't know if there's upgrades on this bull where I could have an additional car, because the only car we don't have is the artillery car, and I don't know what kind of thing that's gonna, how is that gonna improve if we have that, because I don't think okay, hey, yeah, and I want to discuss something with you before we get going. And I don't know if you feel this way, but okay, so I'm an American, and stuff like that. And, so I know about our West and Civil War and Revolutionary War and, the history like that and stuff. And I just wanted to make a statement, so that way anybody playing this, can hear this statement. But the only thing I don't like about this threat thing is that if we stay too long, someone's going to come up and throw a firebomb here and destroy that orange bar right there of 300 damage. And and I just don't agree with that, because my feeling is, like, if you look back at American history and you go back to, like, I don't know, like a train or a stagecoach, or, I'm just trying to think of certain things. If you stopped your train, right, your soldiers here, wouldn't they set up a little bit of people out here to make sure that there's nobody gonna attack it while we're repairing it and stuff? So I don't even think a dev even considered that there is no train that has an army on it, of when they're stopped, they wouldn't just sit and hide in here as they were working on it, or they wouldn't subject their workers to get shot at and stuff. Like, wouldn't they put a patrol right here? So why can't any of these cars shoot back at them and prevent them from throwing a firebomb? Now, as far as an airplane coming to shoot all these cars, I mean, maybe I can understand that these guys wouldn't be able to do much. unless you had the artillery with the machine gun car. But I don't mean to dwell on anything like that, but I just wanted to share my thought on that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I just tell you I don't like the game mechanic of this, and it's even harder on the south or the north, like whichever track I'm on right now. When I left, I think it was Penza or someplace where you had to choose. This is the lighter of the course, you know what I mean, that I'm taking. So anyways, that was just my thought, that I wanted to kind of share that thought. So with that being said, we can now look at, again, I got this car here, nobody's in it. We got a cooking car, and right now I don't and look at him, he's tired and stuff, and right now I think we're making coffee. I was making soup. I did have somebody here, but I think I needed that person for someplace else. I don't know where, but and then we got this full of the doctors and the ladies. Then we have the medical one, and right now I'm making some sleep. It's only going to take 5 herbs, because I mean I have plenty of herbs, right? But I'm hurting in cloth. We got some metal. We technically, anything that would just cost metal to upgrade, we could do it. But then again, we can get some. We have 100 gunpowder, and we have over 100 metal. So I think what we're doing, or when I say we, I'm doing it. Yeah, matter of fact, he's not even producing anything. So I think I want him to produce something. We researched grenades, was what we had researched. And so yeah, okay, so now I can put him on that. Okay, so it's going to take 3 metal, gunpowder. Yeah, so why don't we do that? So now I will be making some grenades. So I think that's what I wanted to do. But remember, you have to research what you want. So, but because I think I only had like 1 grenade, or you know, and then yeah, we find them in battles, like maybe 1 here and 1 there. But then we have to use them because we're in trouble and we need to throw a grenade. So at least now I can make some, because these things are expensive. I mean, it costs you like 100 or 200 money in order to buy one. So I mean, I ain't gonna do that, because money is precious. And I think I'm gonna try to build up money again, because at some point, I know before the game ends, I would like to have that artillery car, because 4 people can train on it and get a lot of experience and stuff like that. But so I just wanted to show that I got this car here, which is nobody's in it, and it only has 3 upgrades because I just got it. And we're headed to Siberia at the end of this leg, and so it's gonna be kind of scary. And so when you only have 1 person in here, and like I said, it's him and I think it's Anna, I think, are cooks. So I've got to try to get some other people trained up. So I'm going to have to look at what we need for points in order to get a cook and get some cooks, because I would like him to be in battles and not making coffee at the moment. And again, like I said, I was making soup, but I switched to some coffee just for the heck of it. And so, like I said, and then the thing is, we've got, yeah, Anna, I think, is a cook. But anyways, we got this full. And so they're in between the cooking along with whoever we can gain to get here. But we're going to have to improve this on upgrades. But again, when I had to use a lot of stuff in order to get this extra car, but I just thought it would be nice to have it, because my current condition was that 1 guy helped the 2 ladies, so he's gone. and I only had a spot for one person. Well, now I got at least 48 because I did do these upgrades to get additional living spaces. And so thankfully I had enough resources in order to do that and get that done. And that's where that guy was that went and helped the ladies. And I can't remember, like, you know, unless you write down that event, it would have been nice to know the guy that went off, what his characteristics were. And I don't know if it's the same guy that would do it. So, you know what I mean? But it's an event. But we could have said no, and then I would have the 36 people, you know, and I wouldn't lose anybody. But, and of course, I done that last battle where I told you where 3 died. I believe I showed you that video, but I replayed the second part of that, and I did it in a way where I could, and I killed those 3 machine gunners too, by the way, on the bridge. Like, I did do that too, and I managed to keep all 10 people alive. So that is why I'm still at 35 people and stuff. So, and I told you in that video that that's what I was going to do anyway. I mean, I could accept somebody dying, you know, but whatever. It is what it is. And this car's full. 5 upgrades. And we got that one. And we got 4 up this one. I did improved installation. And then our storage is at max 16. There's one more upgrade. I don't know what the other upgrade is that I could do to this. And I'm going to tell you this too. When you first do this, because I had done this earlier in another playthrough when I went on the north track, on the other track, but it was just too hard, and that's why I'm showing you this thing, this track here, but I had already done it. So whatever the last upgrade is, I don't know what it is. Let me see. Oh, it's this one here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be stuck here anyways. And if I got 100 of this, I could get it done. I mean, I could get it done while I do this battle. Now, of course, I need somebody in there to do it. And I don't know who's gonna be, like, is he doing anything? No, he's not. So he's not in the current battle, because I made the team already, and I'll show you that, and then I'll do the battle. I've talked enough. I think she's probably on the squad. Yeah, she's in the squad. Now this guy is resting. Okay. Oh, gee, that's only going to take 29 seconds with just these 2 people. But you could put in 4 to get them some training. So I'll do that. I won't start the time yet, but and then I'll get it. And all I'm going to tell you is, if you do play the game and you're on Steam, when you get this car with this last update, you will get a Steam achievement for totally 100% upgrade in the storage car. But because I already did it on the opposite track of what I'm on right now, and then I decided I can't go any further, so I'm showing you this playthrough part. So yeah, so that is that. So I can close that, because that won't affect. Okay, so and now you can see that he's making the sleep flask, and this one is making a grenade. So that's all I can do, and then I can show you my team. Now this is my team that's going to go into this battle that I'm going to do. And we have Hunter, Burglar, the grants better prices, and that. Now we could have the other thing. I don't know who's got it. I don't know if he's busy right now. Not the arrogant. No, it's this one. I just don't know how to. Evaricorus or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, we got him. Okay, so yeah, we're good. And then I wanted to show you that, we got tier 2 weapons. So Anna's got that. He's got the tier 3 weapon. And so we got tier 2s, all the way to here. I still have not been able to find a machine gun that's a tiered weapon. Like I can't so the only thing I've done is I don't buy the pistols because you really don't want your medics in here this battle with pistols. I mean, if you have to, you have to. Okay, so when I tell you these things, I'm not saying you can't do it. You can. And I do have one Parabellum pistol, and not Anna. I think, here this lady was using it, Vera. But now I got her with this, and I think this will be much better for her than the tier 2 pistol. And so this is the team that's gonna go in. And we have 2 mines. I bought 2 mines along the journey on this leg, and it appears that he's got 3 out of 4 grenades. So I will have that ability, and so we'll go ahead and confirm that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do another quick save. And actually, this place. Along the way here, we did something where we got this place to do. And you're going to get an extra battle somewhere along here. Yeah, we got this coal mine to do. Now, this is 3 skulls, so this is going to be significantly harder. And keep in mind, I don't know any of this. This is my first playthrough. I've never been on this track up to this point, like never. We got something to do here when we land here along the track. I don't know, it might be a little slight event where maybe we'll get somebody or they'll just give us information. And then we come along here. Oh yeah, and then here's the main thing right here. This will probably end this chapter. So yeah, so you're gonna get, I believe I want to just make sure as I scan this. So yeah, so we got a major battle here, and then this light one right here. So yeah, so because these weren't here when I did this battle for you way up over here, wherever it was. Yeah, this one here, when I did this. It looked like there were none along the way here, but because we had some things that we did, we get this. So without further ado, now that I've explained as much as I can, and like I said, without people making comments, I have no idea what it is that you want to see on this game. So, but anyways, I always like to go in with 10 because I want to share the experience with all those. So it looks like we have 3 grenades, we have 2 landmines, we have 11 medical kits, and we have, I think, just 1 machine gunner, and everybody else is using rifle ammo. So yeah, so if I find that I don't have enough rifle ammo, I guess after making some grenades, we can then switch back to rifle ammo if that's what I need. Because my squads now, at the moment at least, we have enough ammo to give everybody what they need. So let's go ahead and deploy. Like I said, I don't know what this battle is, and oh yeah, I gotta do time, sorry. Alright, so we're gonna head out. Okay, so now I've never done this, so let's see what this is. Den of Evil. Your soldiers arrive all prepped and fired up. The camp of the Cheka is supposed to be right inside the village. Okay, this will be easy. They are just incompetent bullies controlling regular folks through fear. They can't handle an opponent trained in combat. May God have mercy on their souls. They will be judged today. Quietly, your soldiers snuck into the village. There were no guards in the sight. The soldiers started in doubt the old man's information unit a few moments later when they found the camp. A large tent was set up in the middle of the village. Prepared to fire, your soldiers stormed the tent only... Oh, wait, this is a battle though, right? I mean, tent only to stop immediately upon seeing the inside. The members of the Cheka lying on the bedrolls, spread on the ground, wrapped in bandages, some delirious, some sleeping. There was even a woman among them, just like a little girl said. Well, this will be even easier than I thought. The nurse, shocked by the arrival of the armed soldiers, dropped a basket of bloody bandages and immediately ran away out of the tent. None of your soldiers bothered to run after her. You want to shoot up a hospital? I'm pretty sure that is a crime, or at least it should be. A man who seems a murderer and does nothing to stop them is complicit in the murder. Okay, are you trying to tell me that this is not a battle? That this is just... I mean, I wanted to show you a battle. I'm so sorry if this is not... I mean, I didn't know. It said one skull. Alright, well, we'll aim. Right you are. We have murderers and monsters all around us. You can't let them get all better and return back to torturing and murdering, or you can end their path of evil right here, right now. It wasn't a hard decision to make. Some of your soldiers were still haunted by the dreams of the monstrous these people committed. Went bed to bed to deal with the wounded. Some used their weapons, some used blades. Not many of the Cheka tried to fight back. It was quickly over. No mercy was given. These animals deserve no compassion. May burn in hell for all eternity. The den of evil you have finally found where the monsters... Okay. And destroyed them. Minus 10 morale. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is not a battle. I am so... Gee. Okay, well, I mean... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, folks. I mean, I thought I was gonna do a battle here. Because, I mean, look at it. It's got the sword. I mean... Now, we know that this is gonna be a fight. And lastly, we know that this is gonna be a fight. Yeah, so I am perplexed. Okay, well, geesh. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, folks. Like I said, I thought I was gonna do a battle there. That looks like a battle. Like we know, like you know the last video I made for you. This was a battle. So how was I supposed to know that? Where am I? Okay. Oh yeah. How was I to know that this was not even a battle? And we could have had mercy, but Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So this team is made for, and I already got this done. Um, and yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's run time to get the team back. There's no activity here. Like, that really is okay. Well, I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, it's the first time that I've seen a sword where I actually don't do a physical battle. So now we can go ahead and start the train, I guess. I mean, we did that upgrade on the storage, so I now have 12 of 12. So if you do that for the first time on Steam, you will get an achievement for doing that. But because I did it when I was going on the hard track, but then I just kind of said, oh, I'm not going to do this, it's just too hard. So I wanted to try this, and this is what I'm showing you. This easier way. And what I can do is stop and pull. You see, the moment I stop it, you notice that we're already it's red on this. Like, just the moment I stopped and I didn't pause it, they already is starting. It's the threat. They're already starting it. I mean. Okay, so like I said, I wasn't gonna. I mentioned I was just gonna show battles, but like I said, how was I how was I supposed to know when this is my first playthrough? Like, I did not know that. You know, like, I assume when I said I want to finish them off, that we would fight them, meaning go into this town and kill them all. And you can see how. Because if I said mercy, I felt that it would just mean that we're going to leave. So I said kill them all, you know what I mean? And thinking I was going to go into the battle once I said proceed. And there is no battle. So if we click, okay, so we're right here at the moment. But if we click this and then click that, this is going to be a major battle. And then we have lost children right here when we get to here. Find the father recruited by the White Army. And then the White Horizon. That's the main battle, I believe. And so I have to hit a lake here and a lake here. So, oh, and we have a lake here. And we have timber. So you can send anybody you want to timber. So just make a little team to go to timber, because it doesn't matter who's with them. Now here we need a housekeeper and a burglar. Here you can see that whatever team, matter of fact, I'll tell you this, the same team that you send to a lake, you can send to a forest. Because they'll benefit from all of these: a hunter, a survivalist, and a herbalist. But so just keep that in mind. And just like this here, we can send anybody to Timberland. And so we have 2 Timberlands. So whoever I send to Timberland here can also head straight to here. Now, considering that they're going to be exhausted. And we have no more timberlands, but we do have lakes. And we have, again, housekeeper and burglar for here. And so where I'm going to show, like I said, one video for this of once I'm probably right here, or maybe right here. It depends on this threat thing of where I will be and how, and this is why you have to take time to consider all the things that you may want to hit to get resources so we can upgrade, because we're going to go into, look at this. We're going to go into Siberia next time. This is a big problem. I already have the clothing, so I mean, I don't worry about the technology. I've already I several legs back, I spent the resources. You need a 900 cloth. Well, you actually need more than that, because if you want the boots too. So I got the boots, the coats, and the pants. So I've already got that. So that I'm not worried about. That's going to take away 2 points of the 5 severe points of damage of the winter. So the most points for me is if they hit us with a 5, it's only going to be the threat of a 3, because I've already got the clothing. And then if I can get some stoves, because we already and yeah, I think I want the double installation before I get the stove. But I ain't gonna have enough resources, I think, from there to here anyways. So yeah, this wasn't okay. I did not plan this, you understand, folks? I thought I was gonna make a short video for you of this battle, because I told you I wasn't gonna show the rest of this game of doing all these kind of things, because I already made a video of that, and I feel that I just do that one video like that and you see how to do it. So yeah, so this was all unplanned. So yeah, I guess but I do, you know, the thing is, I'm not too far away from here, but I think we got a nice long track here, and we have this place to look at too. But I'm just well, you know what I could do? Like, maybe I can look at my teams for just a minute. Let me just see. Now we got a hunter, we have a burglar, and we have a herbalist. So this team already has that. But I gotta fight a major battle of the Red Army. So I mean, so if I could look and see, like, she is a housekeeper. Let me just see if I have, but don't forget, I have some people crafting and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna take a peek for just a moment, or should I look at this for a minute? Let me see. So I'm here. I'm caught up to here already. So the only things that I need to hit is Timberland. So anybody can go to Timberland. We do have a place here that we could see what they got, and we have the forest, which means I need all 3 of those. Timberland, I don't need anything. And then here we need that. And I think the other guy that has this is the guy that I had cooking. So I mean, I can't use him. So I you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm just considering to myself, like this was not planned. Let's see. All right, let me just see what I got. I can make a simple team. Like for her, for example, she's got nothing, right? Do I have her craft? Let me see. She's healing. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Do I have anybody that need... Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry, folks, but I've got to check I got to check this car here. Yeah, see, we don't have anybody. So I can remove these two. because we don't have anybody that needs healing, so what's the point of them being in there? So, alright, now let's get back to the team. Let's create a new team. So she can go in as either, because it doesn't really matter. We don't have any more of that, but and now we know that I think he was free, right? And then is this guy free? Yeah, he is. So he's not on my warrior team that's gonna do a battle. So alright, so I can make that team. And they're rested. Their only thing is they're gonna go to Timberland. That's what they're gonna do. Now, could I also? The problem I got here is she's shaken. Now, if she's shaken, did I? So these are the kind of things that, if you're watching this, I know it's boring, but it could be somewhat informative. So let me see, right? I gotta find her. If I go to consumables and go to her, and I do have a stimulant. She's shaken. Could I give her a stimulant? Yeah, see, even a stimulant doesn't help that. Could I also give her a coffee? Yeah, see, so I gave her a stimulant and a coffee, right? And she's shaken for some reason. I can't break it. I wish that would show me, why is she shaken? -1 dex, 1 will. But giving her a coffee and giving her a stimulant didn't help it, so I just wasted those 2 resources. She needs 12 hours to recover. Hmm. Morale, 3 on character. Yeah, okay. Well, like I said, okay, so you just saw me. So don't do this if you're watching this to learn anything, because I just wasted a couple of resources on her that I did not have to do, and believe me, those things are expensive to do, and I just wasted 2 of them. So yeah, that's All right, well, let's see if we can find somebody else, okay? I just wanted to see if from the people that I have left, I mean, I technically can put her on, and when she has 12 hours, she would be okay then, maybe, but let me just go through this for a minute. Okay, so like this guy, he's a herbalist, and he's a housekeeper. So let's and he's shaken too. Okay, so I think what it is if we go way back on this leg of the journey, I think I had these guys in a team, and I broke them, meaning I broke them because they shattered or whatever, because they hit 2 areas that were like long way to go. And so I mean, okay, so we have these 3 people. right, that we used to hit a couple of places, and now they're back to the train, but they're shattered and they need to sleep for 12 hours. So yeah, darn it, I can't use him. Unless, I burn off 12 hours. Let me see what I got with this guy. He's a survivalist. So yeah, so we could put him on a team because he's got the survivalist. And if we can find, and then he's survivalist and a hunter, so he would even be a better guy. Right. And he's a survivalist. So I got, and then this guy, but he's tired, so he needs to sleep, and then of course same with him, he's tired. So I could put him, and see, the other thing too, when I was buying that extra car, I had to sell off a rifle, and this guy, I don't know if this guy's out of ammo, but who cares? We're not going on a mission. So, but we have to have a survivalist, a hunter, and a herbalist. So I can do that for now. And so the only other thing that we can try to create is, she's fully on this, and so is he. So either or we could do. You know what I mean? Like, I could get him onto the team. But I need a burglar. And yeah, so that's okay. So now that is what I'm lacking. That is what I'm lacking, a burglar. Yeah, I might as well, I mean, we got the burglars that are on our main team. I believe there's probably 2 in here that I could take one out, but I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. And so we might as well just get the train moving. Take away this threat. We might as well just get it going, I guess. We don't have a threat. We might as well go see what's here just for the heck of it. And so this will just be a video, it's, with no battle in it, and just more of this kind of stuff. So again, you can see your train composition. I got the bull locomotive, the storage car. I just like to have the storage car here, and then the workshop. And then we have the car 1 and the car 2 infantry. We have the hospital. So the hospital is between car 3 and car 2. So that way they have easy access to it. And then, like I said, the women are, are near the cooking and the hospital. And now we have that 4th infantry car at the end. And the reason I have them at the end, and like I said, and again, my discussion earlier about why can't they shoot at the people that are going to throw a firebomb at us? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. But if you can just, like, say you wanted this here, you would click this and it'll go there and stuff. But anyways, and then we'll go to the merchant, and we'll just because we just got here for whatever, and because I had to sell off a lot of stuff to buy the car plus the cooking car, you can see that I don't really have a lot of things to negotiate. And you don't really want to do it at a place like this anyway, because the trick is to just sell one of these, and if it's a 10, you know, even though I've got a good barterer with them, because it would be even less than this, it would be a 9 if I didn't have anybody bartering. But if this isn't 11.4, then you're not getting the best prices for this. And this is how you can tell. And that's the quick answer. Now, look at the grenade. I can get 172, but if that was 11.4, I would probably be getting near 200 or something. And so I don't believe, unless I say I don't want to have any medics, so I keep this, but I can sell these 2 pistols, so technically I could go like that and sell the 2 pistols and get 600 from this person here. I mean, that is something that I could possibly do, because the most people that we can put into a battle is 10. And if I'm not going to have any medics, or if I did have one medic, I would give them this. But if I put, you know, whatever. So, I mean, I technically could do that. And let's say on materials, I need cloth. I don't need fuel. But I'm not getting a good price for this. But let's say I did that to get 70 cloth, because that is something that I actually need. And we're going into Siberia. Is there any way that I could recover? We already know that I do have this amount of that. I did make 2 of these. I mean, I could sell 2 of those. I could. I mean, this is not advisable to do because we're not getting the best prices. And I'll get 3. So let's just say I sacrifice those 2 pistols, the 2 flasks, and 53 bullets, and I get $3 from them, and I gained a little bit of cloth. That's about all that I can really do, and I'm just showing you a way of us doing some things, but it's because I had to sacrifice a lot of stuff to get that extra car, and so now I got that car, and you know, and I feel that as far as my train goes, if I can get anybody along the way, I have at least a place for them to sit right here. And so really that's, but because I did that, I don't have a lot of money, and I don't have no way of getting a lot of money. And this is why I need to hit as many of these places as possible until I get to this last battle, and then we're gonna go into snow, and it's gonna suck. But that's all that I to do, and so we can get moving, I guess, because I don't really have the resources to do anything. So then let's go ahead and move out. And as the train is moving out, and if I can't negotiate there, and that's about food, so I'm not going to miss much. And Timberland is there, and the forest is there, and then this is here, so I think we're gonna stop, and as that stops, I'm gonna pause and see. Gosh darn, I hate seeing that little red because I know it's gonna go, but anyways. Okay, so what I'm saying is, at this point, I can now tell the team that is the generic team, these guys, they're going to Timberland. And then the forest, do I have a team? Yeah, but see, he's tired. Well, you know what? Yeah, they should be able to go right to the forest. They just ain't gonna have enough stamina to go to this lake over here. And then, will this team that's going to Timberland, will they be able to cross to here to get to here? I don't care if they get tired, as long as they can get this. They can always tiredly come back to the train. And so, I'm just showing you the different things that you can do. So yeah, let's send. If this team can go there, let's deploy. And let's see if they can do that. At the same time, I can pause for a minute and let's go back to the train for just a moment, because in the kitchen we're making coffee, but I think we probably want soup. Because soup is better than I think coffee. And then on the medical here, I want to stop that, and I would rather have medical kits. And that takes 5 cloth and 5 herbs, but now we have a little bit of that, so we're gonna make some. Because you can see in a hard battle where the medical kits are handy. Let's check this. We don't have anybody who needs to be in there, and so therefore, and then this car, we're trying to make some grenades. And so I think with that, we can actually move the train out. So let's go ahead and do that, and then do time like that. And so we're just trying to keep ahead of, but not, I'm trying to do this like whatever, just to make sure I don't get the threat level. So let's say if we have the train go to here, and we wipe out the threat level, and then he's gonna hit here, which one of the guys is like, might not be able to do it, but we're gonna do this. Okay, now the report major, we searched the area and gathered what was usable. And Roman survivalists. And the herbalists. So this might actually be good. Let's see. Yeah, see, finally. Because there's so many of these that I've went to where we get no food and all we were getting was a little bit of herbs. So this is the first one that came up right now in this leg of the race where, or journey, we got 37 food. So that is, you know what I mean, this is the first time that this popped like this to where I'm telling you, I went to so many of these on this leg and we did not get any food. And I was wondering why. And now finally we got that. Plus we got some experience. Now, this team that went to this forest, he could also try to go to a lake. So I could try it. I mean, if they burn out of stamina, they won't make it. Let me see, because here's the thing that I'm trying to show you on this. If you can do this ahead of time and then they get to here, we can get one more thing before they burn out, and then the next time they won't be able to do much, but they're going to come to the train as the train gets going over this way. And this is how you can try to keep up on this threat thing. So I think I'm going to try to gamble it and see. Now if it says they'll burn out before they hit this, then they're just going to end up going to the train. But it might be worth a shot because this is the same team that has those. So let's try it. It's going to take 3. Let's see. Let me see if... Oh, see? This is how they get shaken and stuff. But... And you know, the thing on this, when you're on this screen, you can't do these if you wanted to. So you have to wait for them to come back to the train or, you know, whatever. But this might not work because he's got 2... I don't know if it's a combined thing, right, of stamina. If it's combined, like if it's combined, maybe they could make the trek. Let's see. Do you really want to do, boy? Your squad will be exhausted before. No. See, no, I can't. So I'm just gonna reroute. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna have to send them back to the train. No, I gotta cancel this. Sorry, I gotta get back to where I was, in the forest. And I just gotta say, recall squad. See, if each, I'm just gonna say, if one of them wasn't shaken, or whatever, I think what it is they had to rest for 12 hours, and we just haven't done it. And the other thing is that, in order to, like, we could have done that if each of those 3 had 100% stamina when they left the train. We would be able to do that, and then if they bust, we can then send them back to the train. I was just trying to demonstrate how we could do it. Now I'm gonna try it with this other team too. Like, when this team gets here and hits this, I'm gonna see if I can send that same team to here, because I want to be able to. I don't care if they get. I want to make sure they get it. Like, this one didn't work, but we'll have to see. So this other team is coming back. So let me go ahead and do that. He's gonna stop there, I believe. And at the same time, this train, the threat level is gonna start, but he has to get back to this train. This guy's got to hit, and he's got to get it. We'll get an instant result now. The one thing about timberlands or lumber places, they might get tired, and so making them do a second one from a long distance might not work too. But again, we got 86 wood, which is nice. And now I'm gonna see if I can select them. Wait in that timberland. Okay, so their stamina is 14, 14, 14. So do they have enough to get to there? Let's see. And it didn't give me that warning, so I think they will do that. So as this going on, we at least know that we will have this. Now we're gonna have to get somebody with burglar and housekeeping for here, and then you know, so we already hit this, we already hit that. This team is back. I will pause for just a moment, and we will go to this, and we will find this team here, and we will disband this team. Do you really want to disband? Yeah, because this guy has lost health, and I gotta get him healed up. Yeah. This team made it, right? Like, they already made it to the train. I mean, I shouldn't have. Let me see. Yeah, this is the team. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then and so I'm just trying to save time and stuff in the game here. So again, I gotta go to the medical car, and I need this guy in here, and I need no. He's in squad 1. No, I can't do him. Let's see. Is there anybody available? Okay, he's available. Okay. Or I could put the useless guy in there. Let me see. Hold on. And when I say useless, I mean him. This guy totally sucks. Because he can't take a combat role, so that's the reason that I say he sucks. I mean he. But so if I can't put him in a combat role, then I got to put him somewhere, and I might as well just put him there. I don't know if I have anybody else available. Let's see. Oh yeah, hey, he's now. Hey, you know he's now. Hey, you know, hold on a minute. Yeah, so right now, that's the thing that I had to do there. But what I just noticed is he's available. So if I create a new squad, I can now have him in there, and I have housekeeper and herbalist, but I just need to find a burglar, and I'd be all set. We got hunter and a survivalist. We have a survivalist. Why? Yeah. Okay, so we got that. I just need a burglar, and what I really think is I have 2 burglars in here, and you only need 1. Like, you know, and he's got a good weapon right now. And I need these I want these people in the battle. So So depending on how he comes out of this battle that I'm going to do, right, would depend on, do I have to give him stamina, or do I have to give him morale, or do I have to leave him in the hospital for a little while? So if I can spare him in the battle, meaning make sure I don't get him too hurt, but we're going into a very difficult battle. I mean, I don't know what the battle is, but I know it's 3 skulls, so that just tells me right there that that's going to be a battle. So yeah, I'm going to leave this like this for now, okay? I think that's okay, because, and we got this guy here leveled up, but we can't apply anything. And then we have another guy, this guy who leveled up, but we can't apply anything. And then we have this guy. Now this guy Martin, he can be a rifleman, a machine gunner, a medic, a worker, and a doctor. So okay, so 6, 4, 6, 5, and 5. Now he's currently a grenader. So grenaders, we could, you know, and again, like I said, it's, so if we make him a machine gunner, we can give the machine gunner a grenade maybe for first level, because first level grenader has the grenade, and they always have stabilize. Or if we go medic, we can give him, you know, the heal, and that would give him 2 rolls. Yeah, so I mean, I think, yeah, so it's either like, okay, so you can look at it like this, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to make sure that he can... Alright, I'm just going to go with a medic for now, just to make it easy, but you can think in those kind of terms. It just depends on what you want to do with these people and how you want them. Like, if you think that a grenader should be able to heal himself and whatever, like, so okay, but the one thing I want to make sure I look at, and I'll mention it to you if you're watching this, maybe you know you want to know this or not, but level up to gain acquired attributes to unlock, rank up to gain a role. So a 5, and I think this is saying we need 5 in dex, and we're a 4, so we need a 5 in dex to be a cook, because I need some cooks. So I'm gonna have to think of that character and dex for cooks, so they both need to be 5. So that's the one thing I got to make a mental note in my head about that, because currently I only have 2 cooks, and one of them is in the battle right now, going to be in the battle. So I'm just showing you that these are the kind of things you have to consider when you're doing this game, because you don't want a generic medic in the battle. You want to have other people who have the ability to revive somebody, or you know, give them health and stuff like that. So, or we could have made him a machine gunner, like whatever, whatever. So it's these kind of things that we can think about. So the question is, threat level is 3%. Yeah, let me just run the train to here so we can see this place. Meanwhile, yeah, let's do that. Let's start the train and move it. Okay, so the game pauses for here. We can just take a look and see what these people got. Now we have some metal. And again, we have fuel. Fuel, like I said, you know, I had to sell some off when I was buying that extra car and stuff. So, I mean, you know, we're around this. If I was below 500, I'd be worried. So, you know, I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, this is a place to get to money and stuff, but again, I don't have. Hey, look, I already made a few grenades. Check it out. I've already made a few grenades in this time of just running it a little bit, so that's nice. And so yeah, all right, so okay, so what I'm gonna tell you is this, folks. We're gonna need to get the team. That this team is on the way to Timberland. We've got people gonna be in this battle with those characteristics that can do a lake. And I have multiple in here. But if you put multiple, you still only get 1 credit for each of these. You don't get it. It's not multiplied in it. So, but this is my team that I want to go into this battle here. And so therefore, I can just tell you that the status of my game is that I have this team, which might get busted once they do this, but that's okay. They're gonna head back to the train, and so I'm gonna say, I guess I'll leave the train there, and we will save the game. And the next time I play, you will see this battle, because at the same time this guy will end up going to here. He'll still, in other words, he'll still be traveling, and then after this battle I'll have to see if the other people in this train have healed up enough to where I can send a team. I need a housekeeper and a burglar to go here, and we'll be right here, so it'll be a short journey. And then I don't know if it would be kind of cool if that team has 100% stamina, if they can hit this, and at the same time they could get to here and hit this. And then if they get busted, it's no big deal, because at some point the train's going to be here and they'll get back to the train. But I'm going to need these 3 lakes to be hit by either the same team or make 2 teams. If one team can hit this and this, and then by the time the train gets over here, I can send a team to hit this, and then we may look here to see if and see, this is the thing I'm gonna say. I don't have much money, I don't have a lot of resources because of buying the extra of infantry car. If I find a tier weapon in here, I might have to sacrifice some stuff to get, because I want to buy all tier weapons. I want to have enough tier weapons to produce a 10-team squad to fight this battle. So, but if they don't have any tier weapons in here, then I don't need it. You know what I mean? Like I won't need it, but I want to see what's in there, because if there is a tier weapon in there, and like I said, the only thing I'm hoping for is to have a machine gun that is tiered up. Is what my hope is. So I hope you don't mind that I have to stop here. I did not plan the way this went down in this video, so you've seen some of the things that I have to do and consider in this, and then of what people we have available, and then if somebody's hurt, I have to put them into the medical car. I have to do that, and I'm just gonna apologize one more time that I thought that this was a battle that you would have seen, and which I would have liked. I would have loved to have been able to fight a battle here. You know, that's the thing that I like, but at the same time, you know, I like trying to improve the train and stuff. Like, so there's a lot of characteristics of this game that is kind of fun and stuff. But like I said, I know how miserable this threat thing is, and I'm just trying to keep ahead of it and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, so again, with all that said, and look, and meanwhile, like, I don't think I'm running time, but somehow we got 2 people that are promoted. Okay, so now again, as we know, if we need somebody that's going to be a cook, we need to have character and dex. And so he's a worker and he's that, but he hasn't earned enough to take on another role. So this guy is currently a machine gunner and a medic. So, and he's a worker and an engineer. So when he starts leveling up some more, it seems like I'm leaving him on the train mostly, but we have a possibility to put him into combat. But now that he has a 5 on dex and character, whenever he gets his next major update, because I need some cooks. I need some cooks. So that's that, and then somebody else got promoted, and hey, she finally got promoted, and she's a 6, but she's -1 and stuff. So Will is the one down, so I am gonna add 1 extra there, and so she's 6, 5, that, but she's down 1, so she's a 5, and she's down 1 here, so now she's a 4. But because I got her healing somebody, she had some training done there. So again, it's all good, it's whatever. So really, all I got on this leg of the race, or this leg of the journey, I've got 3 lakes that I need to hit. I've got 1 of these places here, and right here near the train to hit. But again, I need a housekeeper and a burglar. And mostly those guys are either tired and they need 12 hours rest, and then maybe they'll be ready and stuff like that. So again, and we got this team that's going to hit Timberland, and I think that's the last one. So whatever we get there, it'll depend on what I get, if I can even do any upgrade to a train. I have to really consider, you know, can I get double installation, or can I get a stove? Or I'll have to see what priority is and stuff like that. But I'll only come to that decision of once I'm somewhere in this area right here, after I had hit all of these lakes and, you know, hit these things. So the next video, all you're gonna see is this battle here, because that's gonna be this is a major battle right here. And so even that, going into a battle for the first time, you know it's gonna be a 2-hour video. I just know it's gonna be. because, you know. And so I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff, signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.